A lot of the skills I've gotten through sewing, not just sewing itself, but a lot of logical thinking skills, thinking both logically and abstractly. I've gotten a lot of skills with persevering, responsibility, time management, as well as working efficiently.
I have learned to have an attention to detail, to have time management. I've learned to work with others because my grandma's not very easy to work with, and she's the one who helps me with my projects. And I've also learned to work on a deadline.
Through sewing projects, I have acquired resilience, time management, but that's only during sewing. And then I also have learned problem solving because lots of things don't go the way you plan them. So then you have to readjust and plan accordingly.
I'm currently in New York City. I have a job in fashion for the company Theory. I've been there for 19 years. I'm currently a 3D apparel designer. So I'm creating something in 3D now that's sewing virtually instead of sewing the actual garment. But without having 4-H experience, I wouldn't have been probably where I am today and wouldn't be in New York City because I wouldn't have all the experience with sewing and knitting and anything in that aspect.
And I am an engineer at heart. I love architecture and I like designing things. And for me, that means sewing is perfect because I get to take something that's flat and suddenly turn it into a 3D garment that serves a purpose. My specialty is wedding apparel. So I take the wedding dresses that a girl buys and then I make it perfect for her. Whether that means redesigning and taking the whole thing apart or changing it in whatever way I need to. But what happens is I can take that garment that you see on that beautiful model and I can make it fit a real person. And I can do that because I'm taking the math and the science and the engineering skills of looking at how does it fit, how does it change. I teach this in high school and my boys are taking this class now as my engineers and they're now sewing garments because they're using it in their portfolios for their engineering programs to show how they can take something from a flat design and change it into a 3D, whether that be interior design, architecture, or manufacturing.
As a teacher, I appreciate 4-H sewing projects because they incorporate project-based learning. There's a great deal of math calculations taken part in 4-H projects. The English language arts area is incorporated also because you're reading your pattern. You're having to visualize how you're going to turn what you're reading into a real experience. You're using your oral communication in order to share the things that you're learning with your peers as you collaborate together. Okay? You also are writing down the things that then you incorporate into your project review.
My plans after high school, I'm going to attend Ohio University and I'm going to major in marketing. So at the beginning of high school, I did plan on majoring in fashion design, but that has evolved into my marketing choice by using design, and then I also really like math and science and all of the design stuff used in marketing, so I took the fashion design part and then my love for math and art and morphed it into the marketing plan that I have.
I tailor my own clothes if they don't fit, so if I get a good bargain at a store, I can tailor my clothes to make them fit. I also tailored all of our show choir dresses this year, and I make costumes for our theater department. I plan to go to college for either costume design or fashion design.